It wasn't too long ago to when the 6'3" well-rounded guard rose to the top and became the consensus #1 guard in all of high school basketball from his amazing pace and maturity he brought to the court, and everyone knew that he was going to be a future NBA lottery pick. Now he's always had a grimy type edge to his game, which has always separated himself from a lot of kids, but was also born into a bloodline that was just made to play in the NBA. This is the DJ Wagner story. DJ Wagner was born on May 4th, 2005 in Camden, New Jersey. Now to give a quick backstory of two of the gentlemen that really paved the way and instilled the game into him, it came from his grandfather, Milt, whose on-court talents allowed him to be a McDonald's All-American, a national champion for Louisville, and was drafted to the NBA in the 1986 NBA draft and experienced a championship with the Lakers. And 15 years later, his son, DJ Wagner, completely rose to the top and became one of the nation's top prolific combo guards in all of high school basketball. He ended his high school career as the all-time leading scorer of New Jersey with 3,462 points. And he also became a McDonald's All-American. DJ even went on to have a crazy scoring performance, putting up 100 points versus Camden County Technical High School. His stellar play allowed him to take his talents to Memphis University. Now he was so good that after just one season, head coach John Calipari revoked his scholarship to force him to enter the NBA. But now after he was selected 6th overall by the Cavs in the 2002 NBA draft, injuries did unfortunately retain him from unleashing his full potential. But it was evident that he and his father would instill every single thing they learned to DJ coming up. And early on, he showed a lot of grit and toughness, no matter what sport he was playing. And on the field as a 4-year-old, he took the challenge and played up with 7-year-olds and still held his own. Now it did get to a point when he was in middle school that he really wanted to follow in his pops and grandfather's footsteps, which made him make the ultimate decision to give up football. With them being legendary athletes of Camden High School, there was a lot of anticipation of everyone around the area just waiting for him to enter the 9th grade. I mean, the school's basketball team had kind of fell into a slump, because prior to DJ's arrival, the school had not won a state championship since DJ led them to the crown in 2000. So in his very first game, while suiting up for the Camden High Panthers, it was in front of a packed out crowd that waited more than an hour to try to get admission into the game. Wagner put up 15 points despite missing 6 of his first 7 field goal attempts. While being coached by former NBA player Rick Bronson, DJ helped his team to 25 consecutive wins before the team's season got cut short due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He finished his first season of high school averaging 19 points and earned Max Prep's freshman All-American honors. And even as a 9th grader, it didn't matter if he was at the point or shooting guard. A lot of nights, he just looked way more mature on the court than a lot of people that were older than him. There just wasn't a lot of people that had it like him. From the ways he was able to get high percentage looks at every given moment, all the way into his defense and unselfish type style of play. He also ended his freshman season as the #1 overall ranked player in the class of 2023 according to ESPN. But truthfully, with him always being a competitor, rankings never fazed him. His main focus has always been around the team and not individual accolades. In his sophomore year, the team was undefeated. But yet again, the state championship tournament was canceled due to the pandemic. He put up 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists per contest. But what made him different was that he was a dog on defense, which did allow him to get 3 steals through 31 games. He was the Max Preps National Sophomore of the Year. Coming into his junior season, he was 6'3" and 165 pounds. In the middle of his junior year, his ranking dropped a little bit from #1 to the 3rd best prospect, but ultimately it just didn't matter. He still was putting immaculate pressure on the defense, and he just kept sharpening up his pull-up game. Wagner led the Panthers to a 29-2 record, and a New Jersey SIAA Group 2 Boys Basketball Championship. And after another great season, he was awarded 2022 Gatorade New Jersey Player of the Year and was a first-team All-State selection. For the most part, when watching him play, it just seemed as though, although he wasn't a crazy athletic high flyer, in the offensive half-court set, he just flourished better than anybody. But that summer, DJ participated in the USA 17 and under basketball FIBA World Cup. He averaged 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks in 7 games, which was a huge help in his team winning the FIBA World Cup. But he wasn't done. Later that summer, he did his thing in the EYBL Peach Jam. While suiting up for the New Jersey Scholars, he just kept getting better as an overall scorer and was probably one of the best prospects when it came to getting great separation. Coming into his senior season, all eyes was on him. As for the majority of his high school campaign, he was the consensus #1 guard in all of high school basketball. He put up 23 points a night during his final run with the squad. He even had back-to-back 40-point performances on February 6th and February 9th. Those outstanding performances pushed him over 2,000 career points. DJ became the 42nd player in South Jersey history to achieve that milestone, which allowed him to join no other than his own blood, DeJuan and Milt Wagner. DJ made his decision to follow in his father's footsteps to be coached at the next level by Coach Calipari, but at the University of Kentucky, to form a crazy duo between him and Rob Dillingham. And currently, DJ Wagner is ranked the #1 point guard in his class and the second best overall prospect, which did allow him to be named a McDonald's All-American. Unfortunately, Wagner's high school career did get cut short because as his team faced off against Eastside in the Camden County Championship game, tempers flared a bit, which is a lot of times normal, especially in the heat of a championship game. But it did result in a physical altercation between both sides, and the Camden City School District wasn't having none of that and removed both teams from the New Jersey State Tournament. Now, DJ has also signed an NIL deal with Nike, as well as another deal with Drake's sub-label, Nocta. DJ Wagner has always took pride in being the best player on the court from his tenacity on both sides of the ball. This is a player who's always showed immaculate confidence, but has also became a true leader, which has allowed him to be a projected 2024 NBA lottery pick.
I'm just out here having fun, just doing something I love to do. It's really just about staying in the gym, and that's how I've always been. You know, I don't really know no other way. My mental, you know, like my attitude towards the game, how I approach the game, how I act in the game, and the stuff not going my way, just stuff like that, and not getting frustrated and things like that in the game. Just keep playing the same way against any and everybody.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the DJ Wagner story.